Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya-madhyama Asmadacharya-paryanta Vande Guru-parampara. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject for the morning Satsang is Bhakti, the song of God. Breeze is the song of air, wave is song of the ocean, flower is song of the plant, fruit is song of the tree, creativity is song of the man, Bhakti is song of God Himself. The best things each one can present to the cosmos. Best thing air can present to the cosmos is a breeze. Best thing a plant can present to the world is a flower. Best thing a tree can present to the world is a fruit. Best thing ocean can present to us is waves. Best thing human beings can give it to the cosmos is creativity. Best thing God can give it to the world is Bhakti. Understand? And I wanted to very clearly make you understand, best thing God can give it to the world is not enlightenment. It is Bhakti. Because with enlightenment idea, there is something like ending. With Bhakti, it is continuous flowing. Bhakti is beyond enlightenment. With Bhakti, anything you have or not does not matter. Without Bhakti, anything you have or not does not matter. Both ways, anything you have or not does not matter. I wanted to define, make you understand exactly what I mean by the word Bhakti. Yesterday I was watching one of the YouTube video, very powerful video. I really enjoyed, so I wanted that to be shown not only to all the ashramites, even to all the BSP participants. Today it will be shown to you. In the morning session itself I will tell them to show. It's about how all you think as reality is illusion. Very clearly, scientifically they are proving what Ashtavakra was talking. Ashtavakra is a great saint, a Vedanti, Suddhadvaiti, much more pure than Krishna and Shankara. Krishna had a line of politician in him, after all, he is a king. Shankara had a line of Brahminism in him, after all, he is born and brought up as an orthodox Brahmin. Just like, still I have line of Arunachala in me. Whether it is good or bad, that streak is there. Nothing can be done about it. But Ashtavakra, no streaks, no line, no theories. straight practical, extraordinary expression. Very, very beautifully describes how whatever you experience as reality is illusion. He goes on describing from his experience. Now the scientists have proved it very clearly how whatever you call as reality, you experience only in the parietal lobe of your brain. How the informations get in and how you experience the reality in the parietal lobe. And very beautifully they showed, very scientifically, with a lot of research and clear definitions, if your brain is removed, kept alive, brain can be kept alive even if your body is removed. How many bodies are kept alive even if the brain is removed? Brain can be kept alive even if it is removed from the body. If it is removed from the body and kept in a box alive, and feed all the information you are getting now through the computer. For example, now what all the informations you are receiving? You are seeing Swamiji is sitting and morning Satsang is happening. You all just now finished Guru Puja in the ecstasy, just sitting in the silence, listening to the words pouring out of Master. This is the information you are receiving, this is the experience you are going through. If the same video record is fed to your brain through a computer, which is possible, and your brain will be experiencing this, that's all. Your brain will be exactly going through the same experience. Nothing more than a computer and feeder is required. Just the scene and the sound, if it is fed to your brain will exactly experience the whole thing as it is. If there are one or two components missing, for example, if that smell idea, if we can't project it to your brain, but all other things are fed in your brain, the missing components the brain creates. That's another one funny thing. For example, here 10 informations are fed into your system, like the beautiful incense smell and the voice from me and little noise from the fan and the scene. So if 10 informations are getting into your brain to create this experience, even if one is missing, 9 informations are fed into your brain through the computer. You will be surprised, your brain will be going through the same experience. Then how do you call this is something real and there is something called illusion? No. They go on producing so many other researches. The research is done on dream state, research is done on waking state, research is done on deep sleep state. Very clearly, scientifically, they are proving how whatever you experience, including the idea of your body, you experience only in the parietal lobe. Understanding that whatever you call as reality is experienced in parietal lobe as illusion, and ability to feel something beyond this illusion, and ability to merge, relax into something beyond this illusion is bhakti. I am defining bhakti, understand? Bhakti is where you see whatever is seen and experienced, including your body, as illusion, and ability to see beyond this illusion, resting into something which is beyond this illusion, is bhakti. Means how many times you remember and you know that you are going to die, whatever you are creating is going to be left behind. How many times you know it, but there is something inside you, gives you a strong courage, guts feeling, no, I am going to exist. I am going to be there. I am eternal. There is something in all of us which is responsible for making us forget about our death, about our impermanence, about our non-existence. That streak, that line, that part which is in you, that part which reflects in you, becomes alive, becomes more in you when you start understanding this, whatever you call as reality is illusion. Please understand, if you think this is reality, that part which gives you the courage that you are going to be, your reality, looks like illusion. If you empower that more, this will look like illusion. In the books describing meditation techniques, especially the techniques for Advaitic experience, Vedantic experience, they have a technique. Feel like from the backside of your head, there is like whole thing, there is a huge screen. Means whatever you are seeing is, this is the way you are seeing. From the behind, which you are seeing, there is a huge screen. Whatever you are seeing, the whole world is a movie going on in that screen. If you have seen the IMAX theater, you can visualize what I am saying. In the IMAX theater, except your backside, the whole thing is covered. Just visualize you are sitting in an IMAX theater. From backside of your head, there is a huge IMAX screen. And whatever you are seeing, experiencing is running in that IMAX screen. In the Vedantic tradition, there is a technique to visualize like that and constantly witness. And they say 3 days of witnessing like this will completely heal your liver. Liver is the place where your strongest engrams stay, intellectual engrams. You can say duplicate intellectual, pseudo-intellectual engrams. I used to wonder, why such a description? From the backside of the head, huge screen, and The whole thing is just happening in that screen. And the funny thing is, this example is described in scriptures when there was no movie on the screen. I am really wondering how they would have visualized. Of course, in those days there was another one kind of a play. In the white cloth, they will make shadows, and with that shadows they will play dramas and show. Maybe because of that visualization, they are able to give this example. With hands, they will create shadows and show as if deer running and a hunter running. It's an art. In those olden days, there was a art. This was a nightlife. Vedic tradition is one of the tradition which had a very rich nightlife. I am studying just some of the researchers how missing Vedic style nightlife was responsible for the destruction of our whole civilization. How the Western civilizations took over. First, if you want to penetrate into any civilization, first penetrate as nightlife. That is the best way. That is the easiest vulnerable way. Human beings are vulnerable in night and their activities in the nightlife. Their actions in the nightlife. What they do for fun. What they feel as fun. What we felt as fun. What we felt as joy. What we used to do for fun was the first goal of intellectual war, civilizational war done on Vedic tradition. That is the most vulnerable part. If somehow that part can be destroyed, take away the Bharatanatyam, take away the traditional music, take away the traditional joys, take away all the traditional drinks, infuse your civilization's drinks, your civilization's dance, their civilization's dressing, their civilization's ideas about enjoyment, their civilization's idea about sex. When all those things are infused, suddenly people find Vedic tradition is useless. Anything useless is useless. This is the way I can say one of the biggest attack happened on Vedic tradition. If you look back, we had a very rich nightlife, very juicy nightlife. Even the nightlife was centered on enlightenment. The thread of enlightenment. It was always, early morning was entrainment, whole day was enlightenment, and night was entertainment. That was the way our civilization was built, but everything is on N. The N was the eternal component. Eternal need. Eternal necessity. Unfortunately, the Vedic nightlife got lost. Communication happens only with the nightlife. Dialogue happens only in the nightlife. What whatever you do in the daytime is monologue and business. There will never be a dialogue. A community will never be built when there is no nightlife. See the whole society, wherever the group of communities exists, there is something nightlife. That creates small team, group, friends. Vedic tradition had a very rich nightlife. This visualization has come from the Vedic nightlife. The visualization of huge screen from your back, and the whole thing is just projected in that. If you practice this technique, it will straight away lead to Vedantic experience because it's a reality. And understanding beyond the screen, beyond these illusions, there is something which you may not be able to grasp by the mind which you are having now, which is more grass. There are some things which you can't understand with this mind. All the mind which you guys are carrying, all of you are carrying a kind of a middle class mind. How you can't understand some of the great sacred sentiments, same way you can't understand some of the worst sentiments also. The other day I was reading an article. Some of the attenders in the mortuary of the government hospitals, in the night time, they drink so much, they will go and have sex with the dead bodies. No, the moment I say, you can't grasp this, how can this be possible? No, you can't grasp. When I read that article, even I was shaken. See, just I wanted to tell you this sentiment, because your mind is a middle class mind. It cannot understand some of the lowest sentiments and highest sentiments. I wanted to tell you this information just to make you understand. There are some things which you can't grasp. God, how can? How is it? Just like how you are unable to grab Manikavasagar, unable to click with Meera, unable to align yourself with Andal, how you are unable to meet Meera and align with Andal. You can't grab this idea. It is too low for you. See, there are some sentiments you can't grab if it is too low for you or too high for you. So you need to understand, just because you can't grab that sentiment, don't think that does not exist. We are not able to grab, but it is. Same way, there are sacred sentiments we are not able to grab, but it is. Same way, there is a reality beyond this illusion. We may not be able to grasp now, but it is. It exists. The person who is able to feel it is and able to rest in that truth, the ability to rest in the truth is Bhakti. The trust that it exists is Vidarka. Bhakti is song of the God. If you have it, understand, the greatest thing God can contribute to the cosmos is given to you. You have the ultimate gift in your life. Don't bother towards whom you have. Don't bother. If you have bhakti towards just a small stone That's enough. Towards whom you have does not matter at all. If it is towards a man or a woman or a stone, anything is okay. God or Guru, anything is okay. Or just symbol of Guru, anything is okay. I saw one of the religious leader, very sincere person. He used to carry a small murti of his Guru or whom he feels as God. Always he will have that deity and worship continuously. Once in the travel, just that box in which he kept the murti fell. I could see his whole body perturbed, shaken. He is just falling, doing 12 namaskars to the deity and asking for apology. It is not seen, he just feeling. I thought, oh God. He is not an uneducated man or anything. He is an highly intellectual, and I can say the Forbes magazine has said he is one of the 100 most influential people in the world. I am talking about Pramukh Swami Maharaj, head of the Swaminarayan Sampradaya. I could see his whole body radiating that sacred sentiment. The deity is God. I thought, oh God, what a scene to be seen. Such an extraordinary sacred sentiment in human body. Very difficult to grasp. For any normal man, okay, when you do puja, visualize it is God, and after you finish the puja, pack it and put it and forget about it, do next work, and next day again when you open up, oh Guru Patuka. In Tamil we have a proverb, only when you see the husband you will find out whether the Mangalya is there or not. So understand, with anything, if you feel beyond the screen, there is a reality, an ability to relax into it, you have bhakti. And the ultimate song God can sing is singing in your life. As I said, breeze is the song of the air. Flower is the song of the plant. Fruit is the song of the tree. Wave is the song of the ocean. Light is the song of the sun. Life is song of the consciousness. Creativity is song of the man. Bhakti is song of the God. Bhakti is song of the God. Let you all live that song, not just listening, live that song. Let you all live and radiate enlightenment. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express and radiate the eternal bliss. Nithyananda.